Greetings, Huntsmen and Huntresses, welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. Alright guys, now it's finally time for the last current version of Glynda's route. Now before we start guys, I want you to know there'll be a link down in the description down below to the poll section of this video series where you'll be selecting the next route I'll look at. With that said, let's begin. Okay, so let's head over to the dorms, because that's where most of these things happen. Should I call someone? Kinda feel like an afternoon snack. Oh, Miss Goodwitch's tea! Let's see how this goes. Miss Goodwitch insisted I take some back with me. Guess she felt bad about taking such a pricey present from the students. I think I'm going to brew myself a cup. Ah, nice cup of tea. Does the body and soul good. Oh, wow. I don't know enough about tea to make comparisons, but this is very good. Pretty smooth and calming. That's a nice cup of tea. Sorry guys. And I bet it'll be even better on a cold day. Hey partner, wow that smells good. Hey Jack, I thought you were more of a coffee type of person. Hey, I prefer it. I just prefer it. How do you know Vacuo has both coffee and a tea culture? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Mistral is the biggest tea culture because, you know, it's based off China and Japan, so probably heavily emphasis on tea. Hey, got plenty more bags if you want a cup. Courtesy of Miss Goodwitch. Sort of. Huh? What do you mean? Simple, it's a very pricey present. Cost me 500 len. Huh, I see. So this tea you bought her on behalf of the team? Yep. I don't know if it's worth the label price, but it's nice. Speaking of nice, Professor Peach and Miss Goodwitch were on the same team, huh? Remind me a bit of myself and Evelyn, to be honest. Well, to be fair, Evelyn has mellowed out since we started getting in increasingly serious situations. Sorry, guys. Professor Peach is still driving Miss Goodwitch up the wall in there. Huh? Wait, how old are the two of them exactly? Dangerous thing to ask a woman, can she? No, seriously. The teacher, Miss Goodwitch, is the headmistress of pretty much the most important Hunter Academy in Remnant. That necessity is at least a little bit of seniority, no? Husband or not? Oh no, you said the S word. Do not do that to their faces. But they both look so young. I mean, Professor Peach even acts younger than that. Than what? She had a kid, didn't she? Is that really bothering you that much? Less bothering and more curiosity. I mean, Miss Goodwitch is in particular, she feels more mature than she looks like, if that makes sense. Well, yeah, but then again, I guess it's because she's supposed to look like a library, you know, a stereotypical teacher, let's say, you know, the whole, the pencil skirt and I don't even know what the riding crop's for, because we all know what most people think with that. It's a weird choice. Okay, I tease you enough for one day. You see, the reason why you don't really tell their age is aura. Aura? What about it? If you use aura constantly, you slow down your aging. Not only that, but you keep your physical and mental fitness longer. If that's the case, then why did John age so poorly? I mean, granted, not as bad as most people would think, but he did start getting grey hairs when he was only, what, his 30s tops? Yeah, he was 30s, because he would only be, like, what, 37, 38? There's no way you'd start getting that much of a grey streak in his head, but then probably just due to stress or something. Oh, I see. Mind you, it's not enough to just unlock it. You need to actually use it in a, let's say, a martial fashion. Keep yourself accumulated to the influx and quantities of aura used to protect yourself. So, hey, short of asking them directly, I doubt you're going to be able to guess. The average de-aging increase of your aura gets stronger, but it also differs from person to person. Ah, that makes sense. Huh, I see. Well, I guess it'll remain a mystery, then. I really don't feel like asking. I figured, what if you could do it... I know this way, guys, so don't worry. Anonymously. There we go. Anonymously, though. It's a weird word. It's just weird to say on my tongue. And how exactly? Oh, Professor Goodwitch's podcast, of course. She has a podcast. Huh. I don't really listen to podcasts much. Professor Peach is what now? Well, guys, this is actually where I would cut ahead and tell you I'll see you in a bit. But actually, I don't need to, because we just have to go right here. And I didn't even know the school had its own net radio. This will be interesting. And let me tell you, students, when I came back to the area a couple of years later as a full-fledged hunter, I was devastated. The best cabbage I ever eaten, gone. But honestly, it's a miracle the place had lasted as long as it did, out in Grim Country and all. As a silver lining, the owner had packed up and left for the capital. There were way too many stories about settlers that end up with, and then they died too. And while the cabbage may not taste exactly the same, the food was still great. And if you ever swing by Mistral, look up the place. Chow and Saiga kept the same name. Nice, and she does this every week. At least once, yeah. With a break during the time she was on maternity leave, of course. She has a steady following, looking at the numbers. And she answers questions live. You've already drafted ours? Yep, I was subtle, don't worry. And she should be getting into the Q&A section right about now. Time for your questions, students. But this time, I got a surprise for you. Huh? While I understand you like my dulcet tones, today I decided to have a very special guest in the last part of the program. Please welcome with a round of applause. You know, I always wonder what the Professor Peach would actually look like or sound like, because obviously this is like the only version that people know of in this game, but it's like a fan concept. But I kind of like it. I'm sure anyone who's a RWBY fan would as well. What sense is that? We can't really hear it. What is that? My bestie, my partner extraordinaire, headmistress and the most eligible bachelorette in Beacon, Glynda Goodwitch. Most eligible what? Why'd you say that? Miss Goodwitch? Wow, she really ropes her into this, didn't she? What? Am I incorrect? I mean, you got a stable job, authority, grey head on your shoulders, you're lovely to look at, and currently very single. Was the very part really necessary? Anyway, please do remember you're talking to students. Why would they care if their headmistress was single? Maybe that would surprise them, because after all, there's no way a woman with Miss Goodwitch's looks would stay single forever. But then again, with the fact she works for Osborne, I guess that doesn't give time for dating. And the fact that, you know, most people assume she tried to date General Ironwood in the past and that didn't work out well. Maybe she just has bad experience. Who knows? Although, granted, some people think she's half shark. Shh! If you don't get the reference, then you're all uncultured. Yeah, why indeed. Anyway, on the reading the questions of students, let's see. Oh my, this is in flux. The viewing ship has skyrocketed all of a sudden. Wait, what? Really? Indeed, I wonder why. Partner, I agree that it's incredibly amusing, but if you don't submit that question now... Oh crap, you're right! Let's see, this student is asking, what's your favourite food? Oh, well, I don't really cook or eat out that much. More often than not eat whatever the school cafeteria makes. With that said, I am particularly fond for mashed potatoes, creamy without a hint of crumminess, delicious. Wow, and I thought you loved my apple crumble. That is not food but a weapon of mass inflation. And the mashed potatoes wasn't. Hee, moving on, let's see. Oh, this is actually kind of fun. I like this little thing. It's only been 10 minutes, and we only have 5 minutes left. Miss Goodwitch has being on the show really threw a curveball at us. Popular or not, he must have gotten in the line soon enough. Come on! Okay, everyone, we got time for one more question. Let's see. This one is very interesting. What edition of the Vinyl Festival did you particularly participate in, Miss Peach? Yes, that's ours! What, really? Awesome! Such a cute student. You thought you could get water over on your dust, Professor? Oh, nuts. You saw right through it. Oh, come on. Sorry, but you have to do that better than too. I believe it was the 11th edition, wasn't it, Violet? The 11th edition? Huh. Wait, what version are we on now? Glynda! No! What have you done? What do you mean? That was a trick question. Don't you see? See what? What did I do? You told them we attended Vital, which means you told them we attended Beacon, which means you told them how old we are. And here I thought it was something serious. What? There is no shame in aging. It's a natural course of life, and as aura users, we also blessed with particular authentic advantage. We're literally the last people in Remnant who should be hung about the passage of time. And yet people in fan fictions always seem to still use the whole age as a way to make women aggressive. But Glynda, my marriage opportunities... I don't know you are interested. But seriously, Violet, you're smart, beautiful, energetic, and nurturing. That's more than enough. If any interesting party would be deterred from their course of action by a number of all things, they don't deserve your company in the first place. So, you're saying that the age doesn't matter? Well, there's of course mental maturity to consider. Still, in the world of a character as ours, where life can be snuffed out with such ease, you should try and nurture healthy relationships whenever you could. That's kind of nice. I like that. Well, you heard it here, folks. Doesn't matter how old you are. If you're a mentally mature person, you got a chance with the headmistress. Wait, what? Oh my god, that is evil. Thank you for being with us. I'll see you next week. Hopefully Miss Goodwitch will join us too. Bye. Hold on a minute, you can't. And I guess that's the end of it. Professor Peach got it good. She got us too. We should have known that someone like Professor Peach wouldn't care about her age. If for completely different reasons compared to Miss Goodwitch. By the way, would you? Huh? Would what? You know. Well, I think any straight man would say yes, so I think you would agree. Oh, jeez, did Evelyn hijack your body or something there? Like she would ever. Hypothetically, come on, you had the opportunity. I don't know her enough to know if she would like if I'd like to date her. Oh, fine, just tell me you find her attractive. Well, I mean, duh. Yes, I know, right? Oh, that's right. Jax swings the other way, doesn't she? You got a thing for older women, partner? No, I'm not even joking about this, guys. Apparently, Jack is based off Elsa from Frozen, apparently. So, and there was obviously a theory going around that Elsa preferred the company of women. That's all I'm gonna say. Maybe a little. Oh, so got one more thing. So I'll cut you guys in when the next part of the event takes place. See you in a bit. Peace. And we're back, guys, so let's do this. Okay, so here we go. Jeez, I can't believe Jack of all people talked my ear off about Miss Goodwitch. Maybe a little my ass. The shine she got is so big that she could make a living polishing shoes. Well, let's see what happens here. Well, I guess she couldn't really talk about this stuff with anyone else, though. I mean, Evelyn would weaponize it. Penny would just be a good listener, but yeah, still, wow. I mean, I love short-haired too, but, well, to be honest, I don't really discover it until after I got with Evelyn. And before then, I already had an outlet for it. An outlet? Do I even want to know? Oh, by the way, guys, just so you know, I did do a little something with Glynda, so hope you like the surprise when you see it. While Jack, well, I bet she'll be able to meet older women in Vale easily. She'll meet older women easily in Vale, but I guess she doesn't have time. Or maybe it's something else. I mean, I don't really know what dating is like. I've pretty much gotten into a relationship with Evelyn a few weeks after I was born. Which is a weird sentence. Huh? Wonder what's going on. I remember when I heard this sound, guys, I actually thought, you know, the sound of the waterfall. I think one time I actually thought it was my audio screwing up, but I was wrong. I have no idea what the actual dating is like. Putting yourself out there, the fear of getting rejected, how different things affect the outcome, like age, for example. What Professor Peach and Miss Goodwitch was talking about? Mental maturity, age difference? Huh? Wait. Now think about it, I'm pretty much atypical of that aspect, am I not? I'm biologically only a few weeks old, but my body physically is 18, and my mind... I obviously do not have the life experience of someone my own age, but somehow I have the mannerism of someone who did go through such things. I have deficiencies in certain aspects and a lack of knowledge in other areas, but I'm not as socially maladjusted as I could be. I wonder what it would be like if I had the mind of someone older while having the same body. How would people relate to me then? Guess this is what all hunters had to go through eventually, Especially if they tried to get into a relationship with non-aura users. And here I thought I was the only person who thought this hard on weekends. Ta-da! What do you guys think? The Bayonetta costume. It was either that or the swimsuit. I felt this was a bit more appropriate. Miss Goodwitch, good morning. And good morning to you too, Mr. Diabetes. Hopefully it's not your studies that you have so worried. Oh no, I'm not worried or in trouble with my studies. I was thinking about life, I guess. Well, that's somehow more worrisome. What is it? Nothing, I swear. I was just thinking about aging. Brother of Light, you had that travesty of a broadcast. Yes, but it wasn't that bad. Oh, I disagree. The lack of decorum. What was she thinking? I mean, I'm sure Miss Professor Peach wasn't trying to be malicious. Malicious or not, I made sure she fully understood my displeasure with her behavior. Why did I feel it involved a writing crop? And I was right. I was joking about the writing crop. Good God. One more time. Glynda, it's been 9 times already. My knees are starting to hurt. Can I at least get up off the floor? 10 times the charm, I guess. Again. I will keep improving the minimum in the future. Improvising to the minimum sorry, guys. I will keep the improvising to minimum in the future. And your personal life is off limits unless you personally decide to share. And to try to say you're with students is completely unacceptable. But I swear that wasn't what I was trying to do. Then what the hell were you trying? What the hell was that all about? It was just a joke. You want students to find you more approachable. You need to see them as normal with... What's more normal than having trouble date? I mean being too busy for romance. Yeah, romance being part of your life. Lacking of it, that's not humanization anyway. And anyway, you're still the headmistress. Human or not, do you really believe a joke is that all that needs for your students to start hitting on you? Of course not. None of my students are that stupid. Then what's the problem? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Just don't do it again. Well, that was an interesting image. I swear. What was that about Q&A? I'm definitely double checking her choice of topics for the future. So I guess that means you're going to be a reoccurring guest on the broadcast despite the fiasco? Yes, it was after all my idea. I wanted knowing fully well that I was sharing the spotlight with. Well, if anyone knows Professor Peach can be a bit much at times, it's certainly you. The biggest question, why did you choose to do it? Well, that's so interesting. Well, for one, to try and show off my nuance. Oh, I see. Well, I can indeed be a bit too much, as you said, but I envy her openness and the ease with which people relate to her. I always have. I guess I hope that by participating in her extracurricular activities, we acquire a little of what she has through osmosis. I should have set some boundaries from the beginning, but in for a penny, in for a pound. I see. Well, honestly, I think you're already a lot closer to your students than you think, Miss Goodwitch. This will be a good opportunity for them to show it. I hope you're right. Oh, that's a nice smile. And sure, and some of the students actually do feel the way. I hope they wait until graduation to confess. Whoa, that's a big blush. What is... Well, I should go. Have a good weekend, Miss Digabeus. I'll see you in class. I wouldn't miss it for anything in the world. Good to know. Well, that's surprising. God, look how deep the blush is. What? What is this doki doki feeling in your chest, Digabeus? Well, guys, I'm going to end the video here. And as always, like I said, guys, there's a link down description down below for you to select the next route of the series. So that's it, guys. Jeff, and I am out of here. See ya.